Have you ever wondered why Wall Street's biggest players are quietly opening offices in Dubai, while the rest of the world has no idea what's coming? Most people think New York's reign as the financial capital of the world is untouchable. But the truth will shock you, because behind the desert skyline and tax-free zones lies a financial revolution that's rewriting 300 years of history. New York, the undisputed king for a century. Dubai, a city that didn't exist 50 years ago. On paper, there's no competition, but billion-dollar funds, crypto giants, and family offices are making a different bet. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why the throne might be changing hands. In this video, we're counting down the 10 most shocking reasons why Dubai could become the next global financial empire, overtaking New York. Number 1 will completely change how you think about where money flows in the 21st century, and only the smartest investors have already positioned themselves. One empire is defending, the other is conquering. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell, because here on Vaultura, we reveal the stories Wall Street doesn't want you to see. The real shifts in global financial power that mainstream media won't cover. 10. The foundation nobody talks about. It all starts here. Most people overlook the fundamental wealth equation, but it's the foundation that changes everything. Without understanding this, you'll never see why the smart money is moving. New York's tax burden is crushing high earners. Federal tax up to 37%, New York state tax up to 10.9%, NYC tax up to 3.9%. Combined, you're looking at 51.8% for top earners. A hedge fund manager making $5 million pays $2.6 million in taxes before even considering property tax, sales tax, and capital gains. Dubai, zero income tax, zero capital gains tax, zero inheritance tax. That same $5 million means $5 million in your account over a 10-year career. A New York finance executive loses $15 to $25 million to taxes that a Dubai executive keeps and reinvests. This isn't theory. Citadel, Brevan Howard, and dozens of major funds have opened Dubai offices. They're not doing it for the beaches, they're doing it for the math. When you can save your top talent $500,000 to $2 million annually in taxes, you attract the best. And talent follows money, which follows better tax structures. And that was just the beginning, because what happened next at number 9 shows how infrastructure is redrawing the map. 9. The hidden advantage, the 24/7 global bridge. At number 9, we uncovered Dubai's geographic advantage that New York can't replicate. On the surface, it looks like simple time zones, but underneath, it's a strategic position even Wall Street didn't anticipate. New York operates in one time zone window. When New York sleeps, Asian markets are wide open. You're either burning out traders with overnight shifts or missing opportunities. Dubai sits perfectly between East and West, open for business with London, Zurich, and Frankfurt in the morning. Connect with Mumbai, Singapore, and Hong Kong in the afternoon. Catch New York before close. One Dubai trader covers 3 continents in a single workday without burning out. The Dubai International Financial Center handles transactions 24/7 across all major markets. A fund manager told me, in New York, I needed 3 offices across time zones. In Dubai, I need 1, and I'm more connected than ever. That efficiency is worth billions in operational advantage. But that was nothing compared to what came next. Number 8 shows how regulation is flipping the script. 8. The move no one saw coming. Regulation that attracts versus regulation that repels. While New York was drowning in compliance and red tape, Dubai did the opposite, and it worked. This single approach created a ripple effect that changed the global finance game. Post-2008, New York went regulation heavy. Dodd-Frank, Basel III, endless compliance. Starting a financial firm in New York now requires armies of lawyers, 18-month approval processes, and millions in compliance costs before you even open the doors. Innovation is strangled before it starts. Dubai created the DIFC, Dubai International Financial Center, with British common law, independent courts, and smart regulation that protects investors without crushing innovation. Getting licensed takes 2 to 3 months. Crypto companies that would wait years for US approval operate within weeks in Dubai. The result? Dubai attracted over 4,500 financial companies in 2 decades. Crypto exchanges, wealth managers, family offices, and fintech startups chose Dubai over New York. When Coinbase faced US regulatory chaos, they expanded in Dubai. When Binance got pressured everywhere, Dubai welcomed them with clear frameworks. Speed and clarity beat bureaucracy. Every time. And if you think that's bold, wait till you see number 7. That's where the wealth migration becomes undeniable. 7. The strategy that outsmarted the world. The family office gold rush. Number 7 is pure genius. Instead of chasing every type of financial business, Dubai targeted the most valuable, ultra-high net worth family offices. It's like watching a chess player plan 10 moves ahead while New York plays defense. New York has legacy wealth, but it's aging and overregulated. Setting up a family office in New York means dealing with complex US tax law, SEC oversight, and political uncertainty around wealth taxation. Dubai rolled out the red carpet specifically for family offices. Zero tax, full privacy, asset protection laws, world-class infrastructure, proximity to emerging markets in Asia and Africa where new wealth is being created. The pitch is irresistible. Over 250 single-family offices have relocated to Dubai in the past 3 years. That represents over $100 billion in managed assets. These aren't just offices. They're bringing investment teams, deal flow, and networks. A Russian billionaire, an Indian industrialist, and a European luxury goods heir all managing billions from the same Dubai building. Sharing opportunities. New York is managing old money. Dubai is attracting new empires. And in finance, momentum beats legacy. But that intelligence wasn't just for billionaires. Number 6 proves they built something that's reshaping global capital flows. 6. The future hidden in plain sight, the digital asset domination. Most people walk past it every day without realizing what it means. Number 6 is where technology meets finance. The foundation of tomorrow's wealth isn't stocks and bonds. It's blockchain and digital assets. New York is cryptocurrency hostile. The SEC sues first, asks questions later. Major exchanges have been driven offshore. Innovation happens everywhere except America. Bitcoin ETFs took a decade to approve. Meanwhile, crypto companies are fleeing to friendlier jurisdictions. Dubai embraced crypto as a strategic pillar. The Dubai Multi-Commodities Center created a crypto center. The Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority provides clear licensing. Major exchanges like Binance, Crypto.com, and Bybit operate freely. The government holds Bitcoin on its balance sheet. But here's what Wall Street is missing. Digital assets are the future of all finance. Tokenized real estate, blockchain settlement systems, DeFi protocols. Dubai is building the infrastructure while New York debates whether crypto is securities fraud. By 2030, $10 to $15 trillion in assets will be tokenized. Dubai is positioning to be the hub. New York is suing its way into irrelevance. That's not a small miss. That's missing the entire next financial revolution. But this next one, number 5, it's the turning point where East meets West and creates something entirely new. 5. The silent power shift, the gateway to 3 billion people. This is the moment everything changed. Number 5 reveals how Dubai positioned itself as the bridge between the world's largest emerging markets, controlling the flow of capital from 3 continents. New York looks west across the Atlantic and domestically across America. That's 800 million relatively saturated consumers in mature economies with slow growth. Dubai looks east to India and China, south to Africa, and west to Europe and America. That's access to 3 billion people in the highest growth economies on Earth. The Middle East alone is sitting on $4 trillion in sovereign wealth. India is creating 70 new millionaires daily. Africa is the world's youngest continent with explosive growth potential. A private equity fund in New York focuses on US and European deals. A PE fund in Dubai accesses deals in Egypt, Saudi Arabia, India,
Pakistan,
Kenya, and still reaches New York if needed. The opportunity set is 5x larger. Every major Indian company has Dubai operations. Chinese firms avoiding Western scrutiny operate through Dubai. African family businesses bank in Dubai. Saudi Aramco's investment arm is in Dubai. The capital flows of the future don't go through New York anymore. They flow through the Gulf. Geography is destiny. And Dubai's geography just became the center of global growth. And yet, number 4 is where cultural advantages become competitive weapons. For the system that can't be copied, the meritocracy versus the bureaucracy. Others tried to duplicate it. They failed. Number 4 shows why Dubai's business culture is winning, and why New York's has become a liability. New York finance culture has calcified.
legacy institution,
Old boy networks, political bureaucracy. Getting ahead requires decades of networking, the right pedigree, and navigating corporate politics. Innovation is slow. Risk-taking is discouraged. The system protects incumbents. Dubai has pure meritocracy driven by ambition. No old establishment to protect. Number 100-year-old firms blocking change. If your idea is good and you execute, you win. A 30-year-old crypto founder gets meetings with sovereign wealth funds. A fintech startup can disrupt banks without facing regulatory capture. Speed matters. A deal that takes 6 months to structure in New York takes 6 weeks in Dubai.
Why?
Fewer layers, less bureaucracy, faster decisions. The government acts like a startup, testing, iterating, moving. Here's the cultural difference. New York asks, why should we allow this? Dubai asks, why would we block this? One mindset protects the past. The other builds the future. This isn't about better or worse morally. It's about competitive advantage. And in a fast-changing world, speed and flexibility beat tradition and caution. But it's number 3 that turns a story from finance into geopolitical chess. 3. The billionaire magnet, the neutral ground strategy. At number 3, we uncover how Dubai became the Switzerland of the 21st century, not by chance, but by design. And this neutrality is worth trillions. New York is increasingly political. US sanctions, political risk, banking restrictions, and geopolitical tensions make it complicated. Russian oligarchs frozen out. Chinese executives nervous. Middle Eastern investors cautious. Everyone's worried about becoming collateral damage in US foreign policy. Dubai is politically neutral financial ground. Russian, Chinese, American, European, and Middle Eastern capital coexist peacefully. No sanctions drama. No political litmus tests. Your money is safe regardless of your passport. This matters more than people realize. A Chinese billionaire can't freely operate in New York anymore. An American fund can't easily work with certain Middle Eastern investors. A European family office wants to avoid getting caught in US-China tensions. Dubai solves all of that. It's the one place where East and West still do business together, without political interference. That's not just convenient. It's essential for global capital flows. A wealth manager told me, Dubai is where deals happen that can't happen anywhere else. Chinese real estate money meeting European luxury brands facilitated by American investment banks. Try that in New York today. In a fragmenting world, the neutral player wins. Dubai positioned itself perfectly. But even neutrality can't buy what comes next. Number 2 is what separates financial centers from financial empires. 2. The lifestyle that redefines wealth, quality of life as competitive advantage, 8:35 to 9:45. Number 2 is where finance meets philosophy. Because at this level, attracting the best talent isn't about salary, it's about life quality. And Dubai just redefined the equation. New York's quality of life is declining. High crime, degrading infrastructure, homelessness crisis, expensive and deteriorating schools, brutal winters, 90-minute commutes. Finance professionals make millions and still feel trapped. The city that never sleeps is burning people out. Dubai offers luxury lifestyle at accessible cost. Beach clubs, year-round sunshine, world-class dining, pristine safety, 20-minute commutes, international schools, no state tax eating your income. You're making great money and enjoying life. But here's the deeper truth. The best financial minds are no longer willing to sacrifice life quality for career. The old model, suffer in New York for decades, retire somewhere nice, is dead. Why would a 35-year-old top trader choose New York winters and crime over Dubai beaches and safety when the money is now equal or better? A Goldman Sachs VP told me, I moved to Dubai at the same title and pay. But here, I actually see my family. I exercise daily. I'm healthier and happier. My performance improved because my life improved. New York sells prestige. Dubai sells results plus lifestyle. In 2025, lifestyle wins. The finance talent war is over. Dubai won by not treating humans like machines. But number one, this is where everything converges into a vision that could redraw the global financial map. Stay with me. This is the future happening in real time. 1. The secret vision for tomorrow, the 2040 Financial Superpower Plan. Here it is. The ultimate truth about Dubai versus New York. While one city defends its legacy, the other is engineering the future of global finance. New York's 2040 vision? Survive tech disruption. Manage declining relevance. Hope federal policy doesn't kill competitive advantages. It's defensive thinking. How do we stay relevant as the world changes? Dubai's 2040 vision is offense. Become the global hub for digital finance. Own the infrastructure layer of tokenized assets. Be the primary listing destination for Asian and African IPOs. Dominate Islamic finance globally. Create the world's first AI-managed sovereign wealth deployment system. This isn't speculation. The Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan specifically targets financial services as a core pillar. They're building an entire new financial district in Dubai Creek Harbor. They're launching blockchain-based court systems for commercial disputes. They're creating free zones specifically for Web3 and fintech companies. But here's what will blow your mind. Dubai is positioning for the post-dollar world. As the US weaponizes the dollar through sanctions, countries are seeking alternatives. Dubai is building the neutral infrastructure for non-dollar trade settlement, yuan dirham trading, gold-backed digital currencies, Bitcoin as a reserve asset. When Saudi Arabia, UAE, India, and China trade oil in non-dollars, where does that capital flow? Not through New York, through Dubai. We're watching the emergence of a parallel financial system, and Dubai is the rails. By 2040, here's the potential reality. New York remains important for legacy US finance and equities. But for global capital flows, emerging market IPOs, digital assets, and East-West deals, Dubai becomes the default. Just like London doesn't dominate anymore but remains relevant, New York becomes one hub among several, not the hub. The American empire ran through New York for a century. The multipolar world runs through multiple hubs, and Dubai engineered itself to be the most important one. This isn't about patriotism or preference. It's about recognizing that 300 years of Western financial dominance might be ending. And the city built in the desert in 50 years understood the future better than the city that defined finance for generations. Conclusion. So now you see why this isn't just another financial center competition. It's a generational shift in where power and capital accumulate. New York built the 20th century financial system. Dubai is building the 21st century one. The question is, which city is positioning for the world that's coming, and which is defending the world that's fading? Smart money doesn't ask where wealth was. It asks where wealth is going. If this changed how you see the future of global finance, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. Share this with someone still thinking New York's dominance is permanent. You're watching Vaultura, where we decode wealth before the world catches on. The financial empire is shifting. Make sure you're on the right side of history.